Might be the most controversial WWE Mattel action figure ever put out. Like, actually released. I'm not talking about Jeff Hardy here, people. Is this Dean Ambrose signature series, and why is it so controversial? Well, let's just say that they did a pretty bad job with it. Decided instead of taking the time to actually make a mold that it was actually the height of Dean Ambrose, they reused the mold for Hunico, as you probably know, which, height-wise, is very short compared to Mr. Dean Ambrose, the Moxley of our generation. Do you guys like drinking any Moxie? Well, his name is John Moxley. So let me take him out and see if I can do a fair assessment of this figure. The figure. Wow, well, he's out of the box. And first thing I want to point out is something I've been noticing a lot with figures, something that I really dislike, and that is the lack of color coordination. You can hopefully see that his head is a different shade than his body, and it looks kind of weird. And I think they do use a different type of plastic for the face, which sticks out. It looks like he has no neck, really, because and his head seems pretty small. Let's see, Hunico. Yeah, same height. Same exact height, but different hands. They use the Dean Ambrose hands. Same pants, just less paint on Dean Ambrose, which is kind of shocking. And you can definitely tell on the back that those aren't Dean Ambrose pants. On the front, you can kind of believe it, but the thing is, like, if you got this figure, just basing it on it is, I'd say the main flaw is that the head is too small and too low, but it looks pretty good. Except for the back of the pants, this does not look like Dean Ambrose. They go too low in the back, but that's talking fashion. Then you throw them up next to an actual Dean Ambrose and it's like, whoa, look at that height difference. That is crazy. What is this, a Nendoro Dean Ambrose? Is this some chibi stuff? Chibi Dean Ambrose? And you know what Dean Ambrose always does to crappy things. Ugh. And the thing is, it's not crappy. It could have been so much better if they just, like, stretched it out. Stretched it just a little bit, made it a little longer so Dean Ambrose could do his classic, oh, and this would have been an amazing figure. Instead, people are just complaining about it, because it looks amazing. I really like the face scan. I think they captured Dean Ambrose. It's not as good as the one they revealed at that toy show with his open mouth. I'm so excited for that figure to get released. Trust me, I will pick it up and review it. Trust me, trust me. But this isn't that bad. For some reason, though, they can never get his hair color right, and it's always like this weird reddish orange hue. And again, you got some paint flaws, which are always prevalent nowadays, which is unfortunate. Quality control has left the building. And let's just show, like, just how short he is. I have a Figuarts here, the Tommy Toy Travels Champion Goku, and look at that height difference. It's basically, they're basically the same scale, which is pretty ridiculous. Because I don't think, is Goku that tall? I don't think so. But Dean Ambrose is like, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the lunatic fridge. Dean Ambrose is now the Tommy Hardcore champ. Well, sorry about that. I'll get back to the review. But what I'm saying here is, like, Dean Ambrose is a tall guy. Goku isn't. So maybe like, for you, if you want to make like a fantasy land where Dean Ambrose had a Figuarts, yeah, maybe he's in scale. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what scale he's in. I don't know. Next to Sailor Moon. He is the master. So, well, basically, this is an alright figure. I wish it was taller. Of course, we all do, but for now, it's acceptable. I just wish I didn't have to pay $10 for an unacceptable figure. I just said it was acceptable, then I said it's unacceptable. If you enjoyed this review, I recommend checking out my review for other Dean Ambrose figures, ones that I wasn't so disappointed with. And I hope you have the best day ever, because tomorrow will be the best day ever too. Dean Ambrose flying away with his hardcore champ.